on special teams, the guys that was just the specialists, the kickers and all that. So I touched everybody in that locker room, and I had relationships with the whole entire locker room, especially the equipment man, the trainers, and so forth.
And speaking of different teams, like how was it for you? Obviously, I know your goal was to win a championship on every team you went on, and you talk about your great teammates. But what was your goal when you went to these different teams, despite trying to win a championship?
I was leveling up.
Yeah.
Every time I moved, it was leveling up. It was trying to not only be dominant, I was going to be dominant, but to level up. You know, I went from Atlanta to San Fran because I wanted the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And they never offered me in San Fran, so I went to Dallas to make sure we won the Super Bowl.
And you did that.
Yeah, it was just everything was just upping the ante and leveling up.
Yeah.
Like
And
that.
talking about
different challenges.
Yeah.
Coach, leveling up, you just leveled up as a coach on the sideline with the Colorado Buffaloes. Tell us about that experience. And oh, by the way, you a Florida boy. You know, we all Florida boys up here. And you know one thing about us,
I'm at the Florida boys
we
right now.
see that. We see that. So
I'm going to have 20 on the roster, believe that in some form of fashion.
And we're seeing what you're doing, but tell us about that transition, being able to get these kids from the South, you know, to see something different and making them feel comfortable to be able to go to university with you.
This is a great question.
And be coached by you and your staff.
It's a great question. Guys from the South like us, we didn't have the financial means to travel.
Right.
We never traveled. So the farthest we went was Georgia.
Yeah.
So we're not seasoned on the other side of the country.
Right.
We never fathomed it. It was our thing. And we always thought it was too cold. You know, I didn't own a jacket in high school. I remember going to visit the University of Georgia with no socks, no jacket, and that curl was wet, you know. You know, so I didn't fathom that. But I'm just trying to introduce these young men to the other side of the country that they never thought about.
Right.
And when you get out there, you start saying, oh, my God, you got mountains with snow on it, and it's not even cold, because when it's really snowing, it can't be so cold.
Right.
You know,
Exactly. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, I had to investigate that. But it's really not that